March 23rd, 2009, Agent Williams of the INS and one Bogdan Petrov, citizen of the Republic of Bulgaria. Preliminary interview on the matter of asylum.
I do not claim to be persecuted.
Then what are we doing here?
I wish to emigrate to the United States, but this is not possible through normal channels.
And why is that?
Because I am a vampire. And because I'm known in my country to have a reputation that your government would not welcome. But I am prepared to offer information. Very sensitive information.
Of what nature?
There are many things about the vampire that I'm sure you and your government would be interested to learn. I can illuminate you.
I'm listening.
First of all, Agent Williams, if I'm not mistaken, you're from Virginia, correct?
And what makes you say that?
Would it surprise you to learn that there is a vampire king in Virginia who presides over all of the vampires who reside there? And what is more, that each of your states has its own king or queen who rules over his or her own territory?
I'm not at liberty to confirm or deny the scope of my government's knowledge in this regard.
Of course. You see, these monarchs are not unlike many of the ones you are familiar with from history books. They either seize power for themselves, marry into it, or inherit it from their makers. They even behave much the same way. They tend to be petty, cruel, and for the most part, unwise. Shall I continue?
Be my guest.
Let us assume you already know this. What I am quite certain, however, that you do not know is from where these rulers divine their power. I am willing to offer you information concerning the very foundation of our culture. Does this interest you?
That depends on the specifics. I'll need more details to bring to my people, as a show of good faith.
Unbeknownst, I am sure, to any human of consequence in your country, is the existence of the authority. It controls every aspect of institutional vampire society, from the monarchs to the agenda of the American Vampire League, which operates so freely in your country. To its adherents, it inspires an almost religious devotion. It is the law, and it is infallible. Disobedience is unthinkable. It is the authority that decided it was time for us to reveal ourselves to you 2 years ago. It is the authority that empowers the monarchs so that it is a crime of treason for them to be defied.
If that's true, then wouldn't you be guilty of treason just for telling me all this?
I'm what is referred to as a rogue, though I prefer to think of myself as enlightened. I long ago forswore fealty to my king, and thus survive day to day at my own peril. This, however, has become increasingly difficult, and so I am here.
To illuminate us?
Let me ask you, Agent Williams, have you ever met a vampire who wanted for money? Have you ever asked yourself why? So many of them around for so long, long enough to amass unspeakable wealth. These are very powerful vampires, Agent Williams, and with the funds at their disposal, the extent of their influence is limitless. Your politics, for example, global finance.
Wait, let me guess. Dick Cheney, right? Knew it. Knew he was one of you guys.
Do you really think the worldwide financial crisis was caused by a few bad mortgages in Tallahassee?
So to be clear, you're alleging inside knowledge of a worldwide vampire conspiracy?
You have no idea.
I'll need to discuss your proposal with my superiors. I can't make any promises. By the way, just out of curiosity, have you given much thought to where in our fair country you'd like to live?
I've heard delightful things about New England.
Oh, sure. You'll fit right in. You'll be a regular Sox fan and everything. Why do I always get the crackpots?